Okay, welcome back. There's about 9 minutes to go for the pre-open session. Sudarshan Sukhani and Mitessh Thakkar are with us with some trading ideas and the setup broadly. The SGX is indicating a mildly lower start after yesterday's 150-odd point up move. Gentlemen, good morning, both of you. Sudarshan, to you first. How are things looking this morning? If we do get that 30-40-odd point dip, should one do anything, or it's largely going to be quieter than usual given the big data point later today?
Good morning, Prashant. See, the markets are quite choppy. It's not a trend. So trending markets are easy to catch. Here, we see a dip, gap down and then an intraday rally, sometimes a gap up and an intraday decline. So this is not a tradable market as of now. And with big data points, as you said, with big news coming in front of us, I do not think it's a good idea to enter into any trade today. Now, this is not going to last long. We have seen this period multiple times over many years. When markets become choppy or go into a trading range, they eventually break out on the upside or on the downside. So all we need is a little bit of patience. Today is one of those days of patience. Do nothing in the Nifty or the Bank Nifty.
Okay, all right. No trade there then for Sudarshan. Mitessh, what about you? How are you viewing both these indices? Yesterday we had a bit of a relief rally. Do you think we're good for more, or do you think we're likely to move back down to around the 16,800, 16,900 odd zone?
Yeah, Nathan, my sense is that I think the markets have been kind of consolidating, failing to get past 73 on the upside, while we haven't had a decisive break below the 200 average at about 16,980, 950 zone. So I think we are still stuck in that range. Broadly, my bias is slightly on the negative side. I think eventually we'll break on the downside. That's a higher probability of an event. And once that happens, then I think 16,750, 800 is the minimum target. But I think logically 16,450, 500 zone should be tested. So in that sense, we have slightly negative outlook. Though I think till the breakdown happens, we are not aggressively going short in the markets, but we have some put option spreads. Having said that, I think trading is slightly more stock specific with banking and IT on the buy list. While I would say that we've been shorting the other areas in the markets.
Sudarshan, what would your trades be?
Well, individual trades are mainly biased on the short side today. Apollo Tyres is my only buying opportunity. The stock has been consolidating, has a relative strength, which means it's better than the Nifty. It doesn't mean it's much better, but at least it's better than the broad market. Buy with a stop under 265. Coromandel is an intraday short. The stock has been falling and making new lows regularly and consistently. Intraday short with a stop above 978. Dalmia Bharat is another intraday short. Look at the chart, same thing as Coromandel, making new lows. Even when the market was having those small rallies, it did not participate. Intraday short with a stop above 1532. And finally, Indigo, which has come in my shortlist earlier. It's a bear market for Indigo. It's an intraday short with a stop above 1779.
Okay, Mitessh, what about you? What are the trading ideas for today in terms of stocks?
Yeah. So I have a mix of buy and sell calls, 2 buys and 2 sells. The first call is a buy on City Union Bank with a stop at 180 for targets of 195, and IDFC Limited is a buy with a stop at 74 for targets of 80. And on the selling side is Asian Paints, keep a stop at 32.75, look for targets of 31.80. And Havells is a sell with a stop at 12.90 for targets of 12.30.
Thank you very much, all of you, for taking us through that. Need to get into a very short break. We'll come back with the pre-opening rates. We'll also connect with Kalpati S. Suresh of Veranda Learning Solutions as the company acquired J.K. Shah Education for 338 crores. Stay tuned for that conversation.